Hey, what's up?
Hey Duncan, it's Shannon. Just wanted to give you some updates.
Cool.
You've got a photo shoot Wednesday night with the Maroon and a show at the Joy Theater on Friday. Good news, we've already sold out pre-sale for the big show next week. And lastly, WWOZ asked to do a radio interview with you without the rest of the band. Is that cool?
Yeah, I think that's cool. Yeah, I don't think they'll mind.
Okay, great. I'll confirm and get to rehearsal. It starts in 15 minutes.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think about you. I think about Jesus too. I think about all the things that we could do and still respect your religious views and you. I think about Jesus too. I think about all the things that lovers do. Yeah, I think about you. I think about Jesus too. I think about all the things that we could do and still respect your religious
Alan's cousin. Imagine if Flight of the Conchords and Tenacious D, they had a baby. Meanwhile, Sugar Ray and James Taylor, they have a baby. Those two babies, they get together and in a spark of passion, they make a baby. But then they're like, wait a minute, we're infants. We were just born yesterday. We can't have it. We can't raise a child. They give it up for adoption, and it's raised by Bob Dylan and the Beatles. That is Alan's cousin.
So Alan's cousin, we were a band from Loyola. You come to this city, you see music, you hear music, and you want to make music, and that is exactly what we did.
Alan's cousin. Where do I begin?
There's a lot to say there. We were kind of like a shooting star sort of thing.
Yeah, we met at Loyola freshman year, and from there we just started playing shows and booking studio time, all that fun stuff.
When we were really hitting it hard at Loyola, it was great. The gigs were plenty.
It was like time stopped when we were creating music. It was effortless.
I guess like when it rains, it pours, and that goes both ways, because when the going was good, it was great. We sold out a bunch of places. Like, people were coming up to me in the street.
Selling albums, selling merch, people loved it.
It had everything, We were best friends, and we partied together, and we did everything together, and we rocked together.
We were on top of the world, man. Everything was perfect.
It was almost surreal, and I just wish it lasted longer. Duncan and Eli were working great together. I honestly didn't see it coming.
He just got a little controlling, about stuff that didn't really matter, like my clothes and my hair and.
Yo, what is this? What is this? What? This is what I'm wearing for the shoot. Were you Billy Ray Cyrus?
They kept competing with each other. They weren't like when I first met them,
Did your mom get you that?
They couldn't work together anymore. They would fight over everything.
They started butting heads, getting in little disputes, and had some really some dumb arguments, if you ask me. And what it really did was created a rift and slowly tore the band apart.
What? Something doesn't sound right. What doesn't sound right?
It was going so great, and sure, Eli and I had our rough spots.
You're not thinking about the song, man. What the song is.
I'm not thinking about the song. I guess Duncan really thought he wasn't getting the credit he deserved. Eli was he was the big personality in our group.
All right, we've been on this one for a long time. Can we try something else? I came up with a new song. All right, fine. Sure. It's called Taking Shits on Two Lanes Campus.
All the fighting and dilemma. When does fighting work out?
That all kind of led up to the WWOZ incident.
We're listening to the radio one day, because Duncan went in to do an interview with WWOZ,
Oh, he's on now.
Risky Bitch here. We are on air with the one and only Duncan Trost of Alan's cousin.
Very happy to be here.
Oh yeah, Alan's cousin is on top of the world right now. You guys are
Sounds so
hot,
good on
hot,
the radio.
hot. Everyone's hearing it everywhere. People listening right now are hearing it. So now tell me, what's the magic? How do you guys do it?
Well, I write the songs.
What? He writes the songs? It had been a partnership from the beginning. It was our songs.
It happens when I'm just sort of walking around and I hear a tune and I have to just write a song right there. I have to do it.
Yeah, that's kidding. I'm impressed. I'm sure all the fans listening right now are super stoked that Duncan Trost of Alan's cousin is writing all his own music.
We were speechless.
That changed everything.
Duncan Trost of Alan's cousin is writing all his own music. His own music.
When I think about you, think about Jesus too. About all
So we're doing a sound check over at the Joy Theater. Typical place for our band to sound check.
That's when it got really bad.
The sound check was just, we just weren't playing, and it was awful. I can't say who's to blame.
think about Jesus too.
All right, hold on. No. All right, cut it out.
I don't know, what are you talking about?
You write all the songs?
I couldn't be around the guy
Dude,
anymore.
let's just finish the sound check, man.
We were just past our breaking point. We couldn't take it anymore.
Duncan and Eli came across a little molehill and made a mountain out of it, and Duncan stormed off.
Where are you going? We're in the middle of sound check. Where are you going?
They would bicker sometimes, but I thought that was just natural. And then they both just snapped.
What's wrong with you, man? What? You're ruining it. Everything we worked for. It's our biggest show.
I can't work with you guys anymore.
You're tired of what? The sex? The drugs? The rock and roll?
It's more than that. It's about the music.
We're about to blow up. Don't ruin this for me.
Oh my.
Who you guys think you are? Like Lennon and McCartney?
Yeah, I'm Lennon and McCartney, and he's Ringo.
Ringo? Ringo. I'm Ringo. Least George Harrison.
And that was the end of Alan's cousin for that time.
It hurt, you know. In that brief window where we were broken up, I was just trying to wrap my head around the whole situation.
Things have been pretty rough since the band broke up. Haven't spoken to Eli. I'm a little worried about him, you know. His head's just not in the right place. He's got too many vices. And I'm worried about him.
Yeah, I've been fine. I mean, I've been writing like crazy. This new stuff that I'm gonna be putting out is gonna change the game.
You hear it?
No. I'm still working on the final melody and chords and lyrics and song idea.
Well, I think I took the falling out the hardest because I wasn't coming from a musical background. Just ever since the band broke up, my OCD has been getting kind of bad. I'm all right though. I just wish Duncan and Eli could kind of see eye to eye.
So after the band broke up, you know, it was a good turn of events for me. I was through with Alan's cousin, feeling pretty good. Started at Jimmy John's. Breaking up with the band was honestly the best thing that ever happened to me. These guys, this is my family now. It's really been my calling.
Hi. Thanks.
Have a great day. This has been the most beautiful experience of my life of joining Jimmy John's. It's really it's what God put me on this earth for. Things are really feeling great.
I mean, we broke up. We were done. But the people still wanted Alan's cousin. And I wasn't going to let our fans down.
I don't get nervous. We don't need them. They're backing band as far as I'm concerned. crowd's gonna react how I want them to react.
The show still had to go on, so I went on by myself. Go out there, and I guess it wasn't what people expected. They start throwing shit at me, they're yelling, "We want Alan, we want Alan." There's no Alan in the band. There is no Alan.
So the big show, like, it was tough. It was especially tough. It was in my backyard. So what am I supposed to do? I was just sitting there doing my dokus, and then I hear one of our songs coming in, and I have to listen to it, and it hurt.
Sometimes God works in a funny way. And he put me on that delivery for Jimmy John's out right towards that gig. And I could hear Eli. I could hear the crowd creaming him.
I was losing hope fast.
I saw what was happening to him, and I just couldn't let him hang out to dry like that, you know?
Can't let a fallen brother out there go across the mountain with a frayed rope. So I got out there and I got him a new rope.
But then Connor came out of his room for the first time in weeks. Eddie left his shift at Jimmy John's.
When I heard that Eli was still gonna perform, I felt like I had to be there for him. I wore a disguise. I was in the crowd. I didn't want anyone to see me at the show, so I watched from afar, and when I saw Eddie and Connor get on stage with them, I knew we were gonna do it. We were gonna play again, and it was going to be incredible.
Duncan was there the whole time. I mean, they saved me that day. They saved us. The boys were all there. They showed up. That's all I could ever ask of them. I'm sorry. And then we played pants. Lost My Pants at the Parade, the song that really defined what Alan's Cousin is all about.
You know, coming up there and reuniting, it was unbelievable. I can't really describe it. I kind of say it was like soaring with the eagles.
After that show, I thought, you know, this is it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna blow up. But then we realized shortly after that everyone was departing after graduation, so.
Beginning, my friends. We're on our way up. We're on our way.
Rocking, man. Pretty rocking.
Yeah, guys, I'm going home. What? We're graduating in May. I'm going home.
That really limited our time together.
Wait, we're seniors?
I guess that's rock and roll.